I'm Brent Young for Northern Country Co-op. I'm the livestock ruminant specialist for dairy and beef, and today we're going to talk about fly control. It's hard to believe with 8 inches of snow in March that we want to talk about fly control, but it's going to be here before we know it. With the warm weather we've had, we're starting to see a few flies showing around, and flies in livestock can be a detriment in the summer months, especially for on beef cattle production. When you're looking at breeding, horn flies and face flies can cause some issues with breeding. They expel a lot of energy to get away from the flies, and there's some things we can do to incorporate into your feeding program to help alleviate those problems. The two products that we use, the two insecticides, one on the beef cow side is a product called Alticid. It's in our wind and rain fly control mineral. It's a good time to start here now. Here in the end of March, get some insecticide into them cows so that we can get ahead of the early fly wave, and it works by getting into the manure and stopping the larvae from growing and developing the flies. So it's an easy, convenient way to get fly control into your beef cows, especially if they're out in a pasture and away from a dry lot situation. Free choice in this will help on the flies, and should in return make for a better breeding season and an overall healthier cow and calf as we move through the summer. If in a dry lot situation on the beef side, we have another product called Clarifly that we can incorporate into your mixes. Again, works really well. Doesn't seem to work as well out in a pasture situation as the Alticid, but it will do a very adequate job in a dry lot situation, guarding against the flies. Even in a feedlot situation, flies will slow down gain and growth, and it's something that we can do to maximize our performance. A couple other things that we do for fly control, our milk replacers on the dairy side do carry fly control in it during the summer, and as well as our calf starters. The stuff we make locally all has DBZ in it, or the Clarify product, excuse me, and the bagged feed does as well. It's a good time. We're going to start all them here in a couple weeks, using the DBZ in the mixes, and then I would start it as well on the little calves, because flies are a nuisance. They can cause disease and transmission in these small animals. So anything we can do besides sanitation to improve it, the atmosphere and the environment for the calves, will promote a healthier calf.